welcome to Realty Buzz, your daily real estate reckoner. This is Mansi Dave and let's get started with the latest happenings in the world of real estate sector. Coming on to the top stories, it seems to be a realty boom in serene outskirts of Pune. Developers have launched a series of projects in green areas which were till now untouched by commercial activities. The real estate sector is thriving not just in eco-sensitive hill stations like Lonavala and Mahabaleshwar, but also in comparatively serene areas like Tamhini, Singhad Donje, Bhima Shankar and areas around the Khadakwasla backwaters. The scene is no different in the adjoining places like Koina, Chandoli and Panhala in Kolhapur. Even as the government debates borders of eco-sensitive zones, rampant construction in ecologically sensitive areas of western Maharashtra are resulting in loss of large tracts of forest land and pollution of water bodies like rivers. Ironically, the centre-appointed Madhav Gadgil Committee on Western Ghats had warned that these new settlement patterns and developments are resulting in hill cutting and physically changes in slope profile due to building of roads, terracing and construction. The scenic town of Lonavala, located strategically between Pune and Mumbai, welcomes the visitors with dozens of hoardings and flex boards displaying attractive offers for residential plots, bungalows and specially developed second homes. Apparently, Lonavala is one of the several ecological sensitive areas in Western Ghats, but that is hardly a deterrent for developers. The town and nearby villages attract thousands of tourists with its scenic beauty, excellent weather, greenery, monuments, ancient structures and hangout spots, all the reason for the realty sector to thrive here. It is only a matter of time before Lonavala becomes an end-user-driven residential market. Aware of the fact, developers began creating land banks in and around the hill station several years ago. Several Pune and Mumbai-based developers have already launched projects here, says Alok Jha, Manager and Research and REIS JLL India. Jha believes the town can mature from being a mere weekend getaway into a residential investment hotspot. Donje village has also emerged as an investment hotspot due to its proximity to the historical Singhad fort. Besides building second homes and farmhouses, builders are launching housing projects in these serene localities, said Keshav Paigude, a farmer who admits that land dealing in these areas have multiplied. While the backwaters of Khadakwasla is already dotted with farmhouses of rich and the famous. The developers are now luring to higher middle class into buying houses here. Some have developed farmhouses and resorts in the Bhima Shankar area. Besides pilgrimage, Bhima Shankar will soon emerge as an investment destination too. The construction activities are slowly but gradually picking up. The serene Tamhini Ghat has also emerged as a second home investment destination. The rates here range from Rs 3,000 per square feet to Rs 5,000 per square feet. The area along the Tamhini Ghat is not yet developed, but a lot of investors from Pune and Mumbai are investing in land area. The union government's dilly-dallying over taking a final decision on demarcation of ESA in the Western Ghats region has been cited as the main reason for this uncontrolled growth. The Madhav Gadgil Committee had enmarked Lonavala as an ESA, but the government has not accepted the report, which was based on the Gadgil report and was said to have diluted several points raised by Gadgil. The identified ESA represents a continuous band of natural vegetation extending over a horizontal distance of about 1,500 kilometers along the west coast. The government's apathy works well for developers. In Kolhapur district, the hilly areas of Panhala have been witness to large-scale construction activities. Many big players have launched second home and bungalow projects targeted at rich and the elite from Pune, Mumbai and other cities. Land dealings are on the rise and local people are selling their land to big investors, says Tanaji Patil, a local who said the villagers are not even aware of the ecological sensitive area tag attached to their town. In the neighboring Sangli district, calm and quiet Chandoli area is witnessing abnormal development activities. Over last few years, villagers have been selling their land and either working as laborers on the same land or migrating to nearby towns or cities in search of work and better life. The new owners, that is city residents, purchase lands from these farmers and convert them into farmhouse, resort, stated the Madhav Gadgil Committee report on Western Ghats. It noticed that the Western Ghat area are now being occupied by urban individuals, developers with land holding ranging from 0.5 acres to 1,000 plus acres. These people are politicians, developers, corporates, industrialists, and even middle class. When cities started becoming overcrowded and polluted, people needed a weekend destination, and creative developers provided it in the form of farmhouse schemes and resorts. For the past 2 decades, the Western Ghats has become dotted with farmhouses, resorts, and their ilk, attracting elite city people, stated the report. It adds that city dwellers need a neat and clean look and all city amenities wherever they travel. This started the massive development of hills to modify the conquer nature. At the same time, when city people were attracted to the hills, the village folks yearned to the city life. So they started selling land and migrating to cities. Land use is divided as follows: individual owners, farmhouse resort, farmlands and horticulture. If we talk about land developers, farmhouse scheme, resort and township. When we talk about industries, the IT parks, the processing units, the horticulture, etc. A threat to biodiversity. Farmhouse and resort projects are coming up on land holdings ranging from 10 acres to 500 acres. Roads, terracing, vegetation, construction of landscaping all prove dangerous for biodiversity. Such impacts cannot be measured or compensated by any amount of greening activities. Here we take a short break. We will be back in a while. You stay tuned. The new settlement patterns and developments are resulting in hill cutting and physical changes in the slope profile. The new settlement patterns and developments are resulting in hill cutting and physical changes in the slope profile. Dumping of stones, sand, bricks is observed as a quarrying for stone, murram and soil for construction purposes. Well, allied or indirect activities like setting up of labor colonies, problems of waste disposal, hunting, etc. cause extensive damage. It's a damage to water bodies, changes in natural streams, loss of special biodiversity like streamside vegetation and aquatic life, destruction of natural springs and oozes, alteration of subsurface flows, damage to groundwater table, introduction of wastewater to water bodies, increase in runoff due to hard paved surfaces and reduced in water percolation. Talking about the soil, it results to increase in erosion and waste of resource during construction activity. When we talk about the vegetation, major loss to unique floral species, introduction of non-natives for plantation, underground tubers are removed. Next comes a special report from Thane, which says residents of a gated community in Thane, where each bungalow is worth Rs 12 crore, allege they are being treated as prisoners by the builder, who has blocked their attempts to form a society and ordered guards to monitor their movements. The builder has not allowed them to form a society, has ordered guards to monitor all their movements. Visitors are routinely prevented from entering Neelkant Woods Villa, a sprawling colony with 140 luxury bungalows, and even residents are forcefully frisked at the gate. The residents further allege that their privacy is being violated every day by colony security cameras that face their bedrooms and by some guards who hang around the pool area, often staring at women. Mr. Javed Sheikh of Crown Security, which guards Neelkant Wood, rejected the allegation against its staff. Our staff is very well behaved. We are unnecessarily being dragged into the dispute between the builder and the residents over the formation of the society, he says. The colony, constructed in 2004, is home to businessmen, hoteliers, doctors and corporate executives. The local municipal corporation issued an occupation certificate in 2007, but the builder refused to hand over the colony's management to the residents. As per the Maharashtra Ownership of Flats Act, builders are required to hand over control of the property to the society within 4 months of receiving the occupation certificate. Neelkant Woods was originally supposed to be only a colony of bungalows, but in 2010, the builder drew up plans for constructing 12 residential towers with 100 flats each, which was opposed by the residents. The harassment is such that the guards also hang around the pool area and stare at women when they swim. Many women have now stopped using the pool. With this, we come to an end of this episode. Keep sending in your suggestions and queries at contactus@optimusmedia.com. Or you can call us at 919222 or 1800 3000 5191. I'll be back with more news and buzz. Till then, keep watching Spin TV. Goodbye and take care.